Hello everyone! Today, we're back for another Loomian Legacy PvP video. And today, we're going to be showcasing the funny AHA Ranged Hunder. Why am I doing this? I am running a Smart Nimble set. I have very tender as my personality because I didn't want to lower the melee attack stat because it only has 3 range moves. Thunderstrike, Zip Zap, and Mud Spatter. I mean, it technically has Precision Bolt, but it's really not going to use that unless something has Dodge, so yeah. It doesn't even have like a 4th move to really use, so I decided to use Chili Chomp to hit Loomians like Gas Stroke, Garbantis, and Whipple Drift. And Gargolem. Gargolem's a big one as well, and Plasmoth. I have Brute Force as my ability because that will boost Thunderstrike and Mud Spatter's damage. And I have 200 in the range attack, 200 in the speed, 24 in the health, and then 76 is in the melee attack, so I can 2-shot Soul Burst Gas Stroke with Chili Chomp. So, yeah, this is not a very good Loomian set. The only reason why I am showcasing this Loomian is because I saw someone else use a Thunderstrike Hunder in battle, and I wanted to try it out. This is the team I built around Hunder. I can place hazards with Gargolem and Obsidian. I got Luminami to pivot it in easier. I got Soul Burst Crackalola as a tank. I got Tatub and Roncidor as my wall breakers. So out of the way, let's see if Range Hunder can even pick up a KO in this video. Alright, we're into battle number 1 with Ranged Hunder, and boy, I am happy I have Chili Chomp. Because look at that, Chili Chomp, Chili Chomp. There is a Wobbulis. Wow, he is all in on the hazard stacking. I'm going to have to be very careful in this battle. And I can't really necessarily keep hazards off that well either. Bring you for the Tatub and for the Luma as well, I guess. Bring you, and I'll... How will I hit Obsidian? Not Obsidian. I need Obsidian to hit Wobbulis, funnily enough. Because it is heavy armor. I think I'm going to lead with... Hunder and see if I can get a Chili Chomp off and just... If he leads with Wobbulis, I could Zip Zap. That'll be the plan. Thing is, if I reveal Zip Zap, the problem is that he'll know that I'm a Ranged Hunder. So we'll see how this goes. To be fair, any of my viewers might just recognize that I might be using Ranged Hunder because Thunderstrike Hunder appeared in a video. And they'll probably be like, oh, why does he have a Hunder? Joshua Star never uses Hunder. There's more Fizu. This is an interesting situation. I just said that. I don't care if I reveal this early. I don't care. I don't care if I reveal Zip Zap early. I'm going to switch out and hope he doesn't go into Gargolem. He won't go Gargolem on this, right? Yep, he wouldn't. So I get a little bit of momentum on the Eruptodon. That did half because of a crit. I was about to say, there's no way that did half damage. Now I'll go for Tatub for the outspeed. Yep. Oh. Uh-oh. He knows. Oh, this also is not the right Tatub. I didn't want specialty. This is not the right Tatub. This should have been boots. This should have been boots, not gloves. This is the wrong Tatub. Ah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Bang. That's a lot of damage, though. But yeah, this is not the right Tatub. This should be the other one. This needs to be the... I'll switch Tatubs after this battle. I'll go into Roncidor. Hope he doesn't predict the Gamma Pulse. I hope he doesn't predict the Flash and Flare. Nope, he went for a Mega Chomp, which will do a lot of damage, but not enough to get rid of me. I'll go for the Muck Blast for 3. Because the thing is, I could shield Gloves. One of the Wobbulis, that's going to take a lot of damage. Is this a 2-hit KO? I do catch the poison. Does Draco Beam catch the KO? Okay, no, not with the Health Amulet. So I'm going to have to switch. Because I don't have Goggles on this variant. I have the Shell item. I got the Shell item. So I'm going to go in the Crackalola. And I have 3 moves. I have 3 moves and Rejuvenate on this. But Mudslide is one of the moves. Oh, he's Earthquake. Okay, that didn't do that much. So he's not hasty. Good to know. He's not hasty. I'm gonna Soul Burst. I'm gonna Soul Burst Rejuvenate. That's the safest play. Because he's gonna go Erupt the Dawn. I want to keep my Loomian relatively healthy. He goes back into Morphizu, which... What does Morphizu do to Hunder? What does Morphizu actually do to Hunder? Do I have free Thunderstrike leverage? I wonder, do I have free Thunderstrike leverage? Does he have Gargolem? Does he actually have the Gargolem? That is something I don't know about. But yeah, I have the wrong Tatub. That's really bad for me. Yeah, we'll go into Hunder, because I'm kind of forced. The play is kind of forced here. And yeah, let's see what he does next. Thing is, I can't make this switch over and over again, because Psycho Blast will eventually break me down. But that didn't do as much as I thought it would. Although the speed fall does suck. I'm just going to go for Thunderstrike and not think about it too much. The funny Thunderstrike Hunder coming in hot. He might just stay in predicting Zip Zap. Oh no, because I would have slower pivot, so he wouldn't do that. Don't go Gargolem. He went Tatub on Thunderstrike. Thunderstrike Hunder! That actually did a decent chunk, surprisingly. Unfortunately, that Tatub outspeeds, so I'm going to have to switch. I'm going to have to switch, because that Tatub outspeeds. I need hazards up. I need to find a way to get rid of that... Uh-oh, he went back Morphizu, didn't he? Well, he ran Erupt the Dawn, which... Erupt the Dawn's low. Hellstorm does not catch the KO. Even with the heat up. Yeah, even with the heat up, it doesn't catch the KO. I'm willing to take damage to get rid of his Erupt the Dawn. I'm willing to get rid of his Erupt the Dawn to be in a better position later. I am taking half health on Obsidragon for this. I don't care. I'm taking half health for this. I think this is a good trade. Yes, I know he still has Tatub, but I can always be Slumber on a switch and I'll be fine. And I still have Roncidor in the back, too, if need be. So I always have at least a little bit of backup. If I can get rid of Erupt the Dawn, that's an electric immunity I can get rid of. So I think it's worth it. No, he just went for the Landslide, which, again, only did half. Please get rid of it. Oh, did not actually get rid of it. Well, that's going to make the game a little bit harder. Please Landslide again. Don't go for Hellstorm. Ah! Darn it, Dark Surge. Darn it. Do I live that at least? Okay, I do at least live. Not ideal. I do at least live, though. So, Jungle Jitsu does come in hot. So now I'm stuck in a Jungle Jitsu now. Because if I don't Jungle Jitsu, yeah, I'm kind of screwed. So, there's some damage on the Erupt the Dawn. Erupt the Dawn's dead. If he goes Luma, I might just hit the Luminami. He's trying to get free momentum. Yeah, this Luminami is problemsome. But if I just hit the Luma... Yeah, let's just hit the Luma. He might predict me switching out anyway, so I think it's the best play to just hit him. Nice, I got a lot more chip. Mega Chomp, Thunderstrike Hunder's coming in. I don't care, Thunderstrike Hunder's coming in. And I can do a lot of damage to pretty much anything. So, Thunderstrike Hunder, you're coming in. That puts Hunder in a great situation if he doesn't have Gargolem. Wobbulis, Tatub, Luminami, and... So, Wobbulis is a 2-hit KO with the poison. So that's a 2-hit KO. Unbelievable. That is actually kind of unbelievable that Hunder's actually doing that much damage. The fact that Thunderstrike Hunder is actually doing that much damage is actually kind of insane. Remember, it has a ranged attack stat of 63. It isn't even very smart, but the specialty goggles are that good. And he's going Tatub. By the way he's playing as Tatub, I feel like he's gloves. I'm going to go into Crackalola. I gotta watch out for Morphizu. Morphizu, Luma. Yeah, I know what he has left. I know what he has left then. So there's Jungle Jitsu doing nothing. heats back up. I'm gonna double into the Morphizu. I'm gonna double into Morphizu. Yep. I had the leverage there, because there's no risk. There's no risk there. And now Hunter's back in for a lot of damage. Awesome! Hunter's back in. Another Thunderstrike. Back in the same situation you were before. Please be a 2-hit KO. Oh my god, it's actually kind of nuts. And that's going to do nothing. It did more than I thought. That's actually insane how much that actually does. If I get rid of the Morphizu, I'll legit be in a very good position to win. There's Tatub. Tatub comes back in. But everything's getting chipped. Want to save Lumina. I want to save Hunder for an attack. So I'm going to switch back into Crackalola and try to get my energy back up on Hunder. Hunder did its work, though. It broke through everything that it needed to break. The Luminami's still going to be a little bit threatening, but I'm not that scared about it. It does go back into Morphizu. Dang, he did predict that. Darn it. He did predict that. Do I just go into... Thing is, Runcitor outspeeds everything and wins. So I think I just stay in an Eruption. I'm going to just stay in. Do I live that? Nope, I don't live. So we just go Runcitor and clean up. We go Runcitor and clean up. Yep, Runcitor comes in, clean up. Clean up crew. Clean up crew. That might have been a sell. I didn't want to sell Crackalola like that. I should have just sacked up Citragon. That was not the smartest play on my part. But Luminami's going to get sacked. So Luminami's gone to Muck Blast. Never mind, it lived. I really did not want Luminami to live that, because I'm taking extra recoil. But yeah, there goes Luma. I hope I can Muck Blast Tatub. So I have a feeling his Tatub could be Boots. I don't know why, I just have a feeling he's Boots, and he has something up his sleeve that's gonna get me. So are you a Boots Tatub? You... I think Jungle Jetsu actually catches the KO here. And if it is Boots, I'm kind of screwed. Oh my god, he is Boots. Please live. Live. I do live. Awesome. But I do recoil myself from the Muck Blast. But all fine and dandy. The only thing that happens there is that Thunderstrike Hunder gets the cleanup. So yep, Thunderstrike Hunder is going to get 2 KOs in its first battle. I can't believe it. Hunder as a ranged attacker. Hunder as a ranged attacker got 2 KOs. Let's head into battle number 2. Battle number 2 with ranged Hunder. And yeah, this battle isn't very ideal. Though there's another Whipple Drift for the Chili Chomp matchup, so that's good. Your Snack, though, not fun. Your Snack, not fun. Bring you. Bring you. Oh, I did not switch my Tatub again. Why do I not keep switching my Tatubs? And I just realized that I have a terrible matchup versus Tyranids. That's not very ideal. I have a terrible matchup versus Tyranids. So yeah, that's not very ideal. As for everything else, I mean, Tatub outspeeds unless you're Boots, because I forgot to switch. I think we just lead with you. No, he has a Tyrex, too. The Tyrex throws. I'm going to lead with Gargolem and try to get hazards up. If he's Whipple Drift, I'll just force him out. He leads Helvantic. I'm going to place Icicle Traps immediately. Not even going to think about it at all. Icicle Traps. Reason why I'm placing Icicle Traps is so I can actually... He stayed in. Interesting. Interesting that he stayed in on that. I'm going to stay in again and go for Barbs. And then I'll switch. Yeah, that's definitely a Gloves Helvantic. Oh my god, I'm dead next hit. And I did not bring up Citragon or Crackalola. Oops! Oops! That's not looking very good there, Josh. Not looking very good there, Josh. At least got hazards up. Please don't be a 2-hit KO. It's a 2-hit KO. I gotta switch again. No. Gargolem? Yeah, you're dead. I just gotta sack you. Darn it, I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to do this turn 1. He played aggressively and succeeded with it. Well, I know what the play is then. The Mud Spatter Hunder is going to have to come into play here. Mud Spatter Hunder! And that catches the Oko! Yeah, that Helvantic did not see that one coming. But yeah, I did lose my Gargolem, so that isn't very ideal. That's the second time in 2 battles that someone was shocked by a ranged Thunder. I still have Luminami alive, thankfully. That's a lot of damage to the Tyrex as well. So I'm going to go into Luminami. So I need a little bit of HP back. I have a feeling he's going to Earthquake. And I need to pivot. Oh, no. He predicted me. And I was going to have go into your snack. Why didn't I think about Teardown? Why didn't I think about that? I mean, at least I could pivot out, but still. That really was not ideal. I should have just Mud Spattered it again. He took advantage that I was using a Showcase Loomian, and I didn't want to lose it. Now, I'm kind of on the back foot here. I'm going to go Tatub, and I'm going to see if I can try to throw a Poison on the incoming Ear Snack. Because I bet he has Ear Snack. Yeah, I have a Hunder. I bet he brought it. 100%. Going to Ear Snack. Charonix. Okay, that's not bad, actually. Fortunately, my other guy is low. Problem is Luminami is low. So, it gets 2-hit KO'd by a Nova Blast. And he's also Rant Charonix. He's Rant Charonix. I'm getting owned by meta. Just switch, just switch. Save Luma, he'd be good for pivot. Go Hunder! You know what? Go Hunder. Go Hunder. Make him make a play. Rant. Yep, Rant. That did a lot of damage. Oh, and since I'm a range Hunter, that's gonna hurt more. Since I'm range. Zip Zap out? He won't go your... Yeah, he didn't go that. Nice. I'll go... Tata? He won't rant this time. Oh, please tell me I made the right play. Okay. Is he Rant Goggles? He's Rant Goggles. He's Rant Goggles on that. And I'm just losing all my Loomian. He Rant Milkshake. Oh my god. I gotta get rid of it. I gotta get rid of Charonix. If I don't get rid of Charonix, I get swept by it. I'm gonna have to rely on Hunter the Wit. Oh, I lived. I lived. I lived. But let me guess, your snack comes in and Shadow Sprints. Your snack comes in and Shadow Sprints. Maybe? That's interesting. He's Boots, isn't he? No, he's not. Well, goodbye to Kuda. Well, that was an interesting encounter. Well, that was interesting. That was most certainly a very interesting encounter. I'll go Hunter here. Because if he goes Tyrex, I'll just mud spatter the Tyrex. Oh my god, I made the right play. He went Whipple, which means I go for a Chili Chomp. And he stayed in. He's going for the Tempest Wind. Okay, it did nothing. That's a 2-hit KO. That's a 2-hit KO, ladies and gentlemen. 2-hit KO. See why I have Chili Chomp? Y'all see why I have Chili Chomp for specifically this situation? That's why. That's why. That's why. For this specific situation, you have it. That's why. That's why I have Chili Chomp for quite specifically that situation. Now, how do I beat Tyrex? I need to get it in range for a Spectral Burst on Ronsador. I don't think I have what it takes I need Mud Spatter to get it in range. And he did predict this. That might actually be fine. Yeah, oh no, that's not fine. Because he's going to get 2 turns of recovery. He's going to get 2 turns of recovery. Yeah, he's going to get 2 turns of recovery. Unless that's a Boots Tyrex. That's a Boots Tyrex, isn't it? So he's stuck in a Thunder Chomp, and I made a mistake, didn't I? Oh, he's not Boots. Is that enough damage? Is that enough damage for Roncidor to win? I don't think so. I don't think that's enough damage. I think the Health Amulet kept it alive. All up to you, bud. This is it! For the video! For the video! For the video! I knew it was gonna live. Why do I even try? I knew it was gonna live. That's a GG's. That's an unfortunate L. Let's head into battle number 3. Alright, we're into the 3rd battle with Ranged Thunder. This is technically battle number 4 because I got swept by a Spreezy and Cannabo, aka Pid Spreezy and Cannabo. So, yeah, that wasn't very ideal. This battle, Zip Zap's free. That's something, Zip Zap's free. Gotta watch out for Crabtana, depending on what that Crabtana set is. Harv, I can pivot out of, plus Chili Chomp hits. Obsidian's interesting. I don't know how I'll do against that. Valkyrie, yeah, I can hit. Bring you for the Obsidian and Tyranix. I'll bring you for the Vesperatu. You can place Icicle Traps, because no, I think regular Barbs would be fine. I just want something to hit Tyranix. Tyranix is very bad into my team. Maybe even bring Tatub. If I can get the Tyranix chipped, I'll be in a good situation. I think I'll lead a Hunder. I hope he doesn't lead a Reptidon. I hope he doesn't lead a Reptidon. He didn't. He led Harv. Okay, he led Harv on Hunder. Meaning, I know what he's going to do. He's going to Earthquake. I'm going to Zip Zap. It is going to reveal that this is Ranged Thunder. So, out of 2 battles, 2 people were shocked with Ranged Thunder. Let's see what my 3rd opponent thinks about Ranged Thunder. I'm just going to say this, Ranged Thunder kind of sucks. I mean, it is nice for the surprise factor, but it kind of sucks. Even, like, I'm forced to run Goggles in order for it to even do damage. It's just, it's kind of brutal. I do get the momentum off, though. You go for the Soul Storm, which gives me a boost. I'll go for a Lara Barbs. Try to get a little bit of pressure on the rest of his team. I am mainly worried about the Tyranix. He has a lot of Spirit types on his team, so it could actually be a Fog team. Because he did have Vesperatu, and he did have... He had Vesperatu and has Harv. And Tyranix. So this could very well be a Fog team. It could be kind of like, you know, a half Fog team, and the rest of the team is not for Fog. That's probably what it is, honestly. So he's going to go into Tyranix now. Went into Obsidian now. I can layer Barbs up. I'm going to go for one more layer. Should I go for another layer? No reason to. I can just go into Luminami and I can pivot in and out. But yeah, I got the layer of Barbs down. So that is a good start. Barbs and Obsid? Yeah. Oh, he hasn't played in a while. You try to use this to my advantage. So yeah, now I'm into Luma on the Primal. Flash and Flee is free. Yes, Flash and Flee is free, I think. So the Flash and Flee is indeed free. Let's see what he goes into. He can't go Tyranix. I mean, he could, but why would he? He could go Valkyrie. Not really. I don't know. He might. Does he have a swap in? We'll see. Does he have a swap? Harv's is swap. Alright. How much chip will this do? This will do... That's in Chili Chomp range. That's in Chili Chomp range. Let's Chili Chop him. Let's get rid of him. Get rid of the Harv. Jeez, Chili Chop is coming in clutch this video. Despite this being a ranged Thunder, the melee move is proving to be the most clutch. Who would have saw that one coming for a melee attacker? Yep, there goes the Harv. Dies to Chili. I can't switch moves though, unfortunately. If he goes Vesp, I don't know. If he goes I don't know. Crabtana. Okay, your Vengeance. Okay, it's the Vengeance Crabtana. Good to know. So, yep, he is trying to catch the outspeed. I'm going to go into Loomian. And I'm going to pivot back out again. Yep, you are the Vengeance Crabtana. We can confirm. And that did a lot of damage. That's definitely Vengeance, because that is a restrictive armor Loomian. Thing is, I don't want to put too much pressure on Loomian, is the thing. He actually just stayed in again. Alright, that's fine. That might just KO Crab, because he's at -2. Okay, no, it didn't. I'll go up Citragon. You know what? I'm so confident that he is Boots. I'm going to place down a layer of barbs. Okay, no, he's not Boots. So he gave me a free resilience. Okay. So I got another layer of barbs up. I'm going to switch again. I'm going to go back Luma. Another layer of barbs. I feel like he's staying in. He really wants to get up Citragon chip. Nothing. Yeah, nothing. Flash and Flea again for more HP. And then I'll go Hunder. Hunder then comes in. So he's not a Boots Crabtana, meaning that I'm free to click Thunderstrike on Hunder. Hunder has the outspeed on Crabtana. So nice. I feel like he should switch, because he knows that this is a bad matchup. Nope. Going for another rogue. Say goodbye to the Crabtana then. Crabtana will be indeed dead. Because he's at -3 now. The thing that scares me, though, is if he gets Charonix back into the fight. I do have a Totub at full health and a Hunder at full health. So I have a lot of utility here. So who will my opponent go into? So I go into Hunder. Let's see. Will he go into Obsidian? He does go for the Tronix play. I'm going to Zip Zap. Oh, he is that. Okay. So he is the Fog Charonix. So you can confirm he's Fog. I'm going to go for a Zip Zap to pivot out. Yeah, this just... My other guy is a little too low. If he's Operation, that's bad. I don't have a switch. I'll go Gargolem. Maybe I could slap down an item and then go Totub. That's kind of the only thing I can really do, honestly. Okay, that didn't do any damage. Wow. Yes, let's get rid of his health amulet. Get rid of his health amulet. Get rid of your health amulet. Please catch the outspeed. Let me get rid of that health amulet. Because, yeah, this Charonix isn't very handy in this battle, so... He's charading. Well... Icicle Traps. Casey has Whipple Drift in the back. Icicle Traps. Bang! Spectral Burst will give me the item. Nice. I think I could save this, actually. I'm going to switch into Luma. I'm going to go into Luma and Flash and Flea again. Luminami, Flash and Flea. Because if he keeps clicking Spectral Burst, I'm in a good situation. Spectral Burst, got him. Now I'm going to go for the Flash and Flea here to get a little pivot. Now, let's see what he does next. Stays in for the Rant. Another Rant Charonix. Another Rant Charonix. They're everywhere. I'm going to go into Totub now. And the thing is... Do I get Power Napper because I'm a light type? I do. Awesome. So we go for the Temper Thrash here. I don't even care if it goes up Sid. Nope, he stayed in. Say goodbye to the Tatub. Not Tatub. Turonix. Nice. Big threat dead. Who is your last Loomian? I know you have one more. Obsidian takes a lot of damage from barbs. Which he has to go into. Yeah, he does go into Obsid. Takes a lot of damage from the barbs. I just want to see what your last Loomian is. Is your last Loomian the Vesperado? Because if he went Vesperado, if he had Vesperado, we would have went into it already. Oh, no. No, Mr. Obsidian. You really think I'm gonna allow you to do that? I'm not allowing you. There's still one team slot left. Skate. Go. Obsidian. Scapegoat? On Obsidian? Did I just lose the battle on the spot? Is this a Scapegoat? Mega Chomp Obsidian? I don't die on this turn. Oh no. Oh no. I need to get rid of that Scapegoat ASAP. Okay, be slumbered. Okay, he did be slumbered. Okay, I can force him out then. So I can actually force out the Obsidian, and he will be a sitting duck for a turn. He'll be a sitting duck for at least one turn. So I do get rid of the Scapegoat. And now I can Driving Force him out. Nice, now I can Driving Force him out. And I can place down an extra layer of barbs while at it. So, force him out. Let's not have that today. Scapegoat Obsidian is not very ideal. Not very ideal. That almost screwed me, although my Luminami's HP is now decently high. And now I got the Obsidian forced out at least. I do take a little bit of Sharp Edges damage, but no big deal. Into is your last one, Vest. Valkyrie's your last one. Okay. Valkyrie is your last one. So, Thunderstrike on Hunder is actually not looking too bad here. I'm going to place down a layer of barbs. I hope you're not Gust. He did go for Radiant Forecast. Which is interesting that he would go for that on that play. I'm going to switch into Luminami. No. No Luminami switch here. I think I just Driving Force. Holy Slash will not catch the KO. And then, yeah, next turn, yeah, that's a force out. The crit helps a lot as well. I think we're in a great position for Hunter to win. I just Driving Force again because he's a slate. I died a Radiant Forecast this turn. Yeah. Just Driving Force again. There's no reason why I can't Driving Force again. Awesome. Hunter has a clear path to victory. Hunter has a path to victory. Nice. Hunter has a path to victory. Valkyrie will be chipped. Very chipped. Might even die to the barbs. Nope, not quite. And yeah, Hunter comes in. Hunter wins with Thunderstrike from here. And that will be the Thunderstrike Hunder Showcase. Didn't really do too much in this battle. I mean, Chili Chomp came in a couple more times. And yeah, that's going to be the cleanup. The Ranged Hunder coming in handy for the win. Thunderstrike! And then the Obsidian is too low and sent some gloves. This should catch the Oko on Obsidian. I think. We'll see, though. There's Obsid. Yeah, the barbs and the icicle traps are doing numbers. And yep, that got it in range for the Thunderstrike on its weaker side to catch the win. I'm actually generally shocked at how well Ranged Hunder did. It actually OKO'd a Helvetic with Mud Spatter. 55 base power non-stab. That is actually I did not expect that. Actually, with goggles, it actually does kind of hit decently hard. Like, it doesn't hit that hard, but I mean, it's still 63 range attack, a 63 ranged attack. And with the melee attack TPs to make Chili Chomp hit harder, my melee attack is still higher than my range. But Brute Force, 63, and Goggles can kind of work I guess it's a good surprise pick. The counter team like Helvantix, the counter team like Tyrexes that are coming in, and those are like two common Loomians that can beat Hunder. But you also just can't beat other things. But if you are predicting, you could definitely use this as a meta surprise pick. Nothing else more than that, though. Definitely a tech set. Hope you guys enjoyed this video of me showcasing ranged Hunder, and I will see y'all all later. Bye-bye!